Fishers, still got some really hot fishing around us at the moment. This cold weather change that's gone through probably will be very temporary. It won't last long. Then it'll start to heat up again. But we're still getting good reports down in Dartmouth Dam. Stack of fish coming out of there, trout obviously, out of there at the moment. Best technique, I think I mentioned it last week, was little gudgeons under bubble floats. Absolute slaying them at the moment. They're also getting a fair few on the troll with fenders and worms. Picking up a lot of yabbies down there. So if you're going down there and you want to feed the yabbies, take your yabby drop pot down there and you'll pick up a good feed of yabs without too much trouble at all. Hume Weir was just starting to pick up before this cold weather comes through, so hopefully we get a few more warm days over the next week or so. She'll fire up again. Cross our fingers on that one. The yellows are starting to move a little bit. Don't forget, still closed season for cod until the end of the month, so if you do catch a cod, drop it straight back in the water. We're getting some really good reports from the Bidgie. Obviously a lot of cod get caught there, even if you're targeting yellows. There's that many cod in there, they just jump on your line anyway. But bait fishing or lure fishing doesn't seem to matter all that much. Bait fishermen are outdoing the lure fishermen at the moment, which is pretty standard for this time of year. Give it another month or so when it really warms up, the lure fishermen will really kick it. A few yellow belly coming out, like I say. Most of the yellows are getting caught right in close to the bank or just below some really heavy structure. Close to the bank is the answer. Shrimp and little yabbies are definitely the way to go there. Lake Albert, worth the effort. Tumut River, it's up and down like a yo-yo, but goodness, it's fishing okay. Drifting baits, very good. Casting little Yakumito spoons, even blades will do the job nicely, but probably the most successful will be drifting worms, will cover the options really well. Blowering, it's still kicking along extremely well. Obviously most of you know by now that it's open all year round for Murray cod. Stick with your normal rules and regulations, and you're catching plenty of big cod up there, casting chatterbaits and that sort of thing around, mumblers, call them what you will, million names for them, but that type of thing. 6 or 8 inch, cover it pretty well. In about 3/4 ounce to 1 ounce, that seems to be about the size. Colour doesn't seem to matter a great deal, so just slow retrieves, cover it nicely. A few yellows coming out, starting to get a few redfin out of it. Where we're getting some good reports from yellow belly though is Burrinjuck Dam. It's really cracking. Small yabbies, absolute fantastic at the moment, and just little soft plastics around the trees. Trolling, Yakumito vibes, rabbit vibes in particular, very good. Or even the little soft plastic, the little Yakumito soft vibe, doing quite nicely there. Pretty happy with that. There is a few shrimp getting caught at the juck at the moment, so drop a shrimp pot in, you should get a few shrimp for bait. Other than that, little yabbies will do the job extremely well. Wangler, very happy with Wangler Dam. And Bean, Tentangra, still fishing well. Again, this funny weather pattern's gone through, might have stirred it up a little bit more up there, but plenty of trout off the bank with scrub worms, power bait, that sort of thing. Also, trolling seems to be doing the job quite nicely. McGrath lures at Tentangra are doing really well when it's glassy calm in the middle of the day. A couple of new colours down that are working really well there. The white tiger with the chartreuse back doing the job real well at Tentangra at the moment, especially if they're down about 12-15 feet. So just keep that one in mind. As you can see, lots of action around us. This is the Complete Anglers Fish Report for this week. We'll catch you next week.